When I was 8 years old, I found this little brown sparrow in a hedge in the field behind my house where I lived, and it broke in its little wing. And I picked it up and I carried it home to me, put it in my bedroom, and I made it a little nest out of shredded newspaper in an old Kellogg's cornflake box. And over the next few weeks, I nursed it back to health. I'd feed it water off my fingertips into its little beak, and I'd get it worms freshly dug out of my back garden, because sparrows like worms. Everyone knows that. Sparrows like worms. And I'd feed it to him. And over the next few weeks, me and the sparrow became friends, perhaps the closest friend, except for Julie and my mum, that I've ever had. And one day I came back in my room, got a little bit of water on my finger, and I went to feed him. And he pecked me, like that, he pecked me, and drew blood, it was bleeding. And I realised that he was ready to go back out into the big wide world. So I picked him up and I carried him back outside to the hedge in the field where I first found him. I said my goodbyes. I lay him carefully back on the ground. Just before he flew away, I stamped on him. There's no way he was ever going to be able to readjust, and I was doing him a favour in the long run. As soon as I saw Julie, I knew it was true love. I'd only known her 5 minutes, and I'd asked her to marry me. Dad rang me up next day, a bit angry. Said I was being presumptuous. Wasn't sure what he meant by that. I actually don't. But it didn't matter. I'd already booked hotel, church, reception, buffet, and the honeymoon. And I got 2 for 1 deal on disco. I met Julie in the hospital. Not that I was ill. I've got a constitution of a goat. It was my mum. Back in '96, very unfortunate, she fell down 2 flights of stairs. And in her initial confusion after, what was an attempt to grab and pull back might have appeared to be a push. But she had her own problem before that anyway. Oh, oh yeah, that was a happy day. When me and Julie first told her parents we're getting married, I cried, I'm not ashamed to say. Julie cried. I don't think if she was here she'd be ashamed to say. And her mum cried all afternoon. All afternoon. I think she soon came round to the idea, and in time she warmed to me. So the day after I met Julie, I went to the local church with my mum. When I got inside, I looked up this beautiful stained glass window of St. Thomas. I looked up at St. Tom and I said, am I doing the right thing in marrying Julie? And then I swore. I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm not usually prone to a potty mouth, but it was the shock. Because there was this blue flash as if St. Thomas was winking at me. As if to say, Andrew, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Marrying Julie, I'll give you my blessing. It was only when I got outside I realised the light was coming from a fire engine over the road. There was a house on fire. But who set that fire? Who set that fire? Wasn't me. And that was proved in a court of law. I told Julie's parents the day after we met that I'll take over. I said, your time is your time now. I'm here. I've got a lot of love to give. And while I was very lonely, and Julie might not have always been the best company, I still think she was more economically viable than a dog. There were complications after the wedding. When I was inside paying the DJ, Julie had a funny turn in the car park, and her parents didn't have time to tell me. I had to bundle in the car and drive her off. It was alright, we were reunited. It only took 5 days of searching hospital to hospital, and so me and Julie were back together again. Me, Julie, her parents. There was a lot of tears again on that day. Well, poor Mum, God rest her soul. I think she felt threatened by Julie, and so she would to some people. She was very beautiful. And on the day that Julie moved in, I sat Mum down and I said, "I will always be there for you." But the thing about time is that time is you can't stop time. And my dad used to say to me before he left us, "Andrew, you can't stop time." And God knows he'd know, he tried. But things got harder. They got harder. And eventually, after 2 or 3 hours, I realised Mum had to go. In her home. Before I met Julie, I was in love with someone else. Good Lord himself, a long distance but faithful relationship. It's true, we lived with Mum in her house for the first 6 weeks. Not ideal for a newly married couple. But then a stroke of luck. Mum died. Now some people might call that luck, but I'll say to them that God moves in mysterious ways, whether that be more religious ways or sometimes real estate. Times were good. Me and Julie had a lot of fun. I did have to give up my career. That was a difficult day, telling Mr. Vitae, the newsagent. He said, "Andrew, I'm never going to find anyone who stacks those shelves like you." He did. He's got his brother doing it. The fun we had in that house once Mum died. Me and Julie used to play this game of hide and seek when our parents came round, knocking on the door, peering through the window. You'd have never known we were there. Well, they certainly didn't. Julie wasn't as good at hiding as I was, because of the chair. It didn't matter, it was to drape a sheet over her. All good things come to an end. All good things. Yes, I am a romantic. From the day we were married, I bought her 6 fresh red roses every morning. There's only so many times you can do something kind without getting a thank you. You just think, forget it. Buy your own. Julie wanted one of those little computers like that Stephen Hawking got. I looked into it, but they're very expensive. So I got one of these. Talking calculator. Hasn't quite got the same scope that Stephen has. But you can still say a lot. Julie, how many rashers of bacon would you like with your breakfast?
4.
Greedy, you may have 2. It's not a day goes by that I don't miss it. not a day. Sometimes I just like to sit here and listen to it. It's as if Julie's right here in the room beside me. I love you, Julie. Do you love me?
4,
I'd ask her every day, Julie, do you love me? There was never any reply. And then one day I saw this flicker across her eyes. I leant in close and I saw her mouth, just the corners, begin to move. And I whispered again, Julie, do you love me? I thought at last she's going to reply. It was just wind. That wasn't all. There's also some sick. Who knows what true love is? True love is bathing for it, cooking for it, cleaning for it. I gave all of that. Sometimes love can make you do hurtful things. Love can make you do nasty things. It can make you do nice things as well. I bumped into Julie's mum and dad in town last week. They said some really quite nasty things, some really quite hurtful things. I've written a few of them down. Andrew, that wasn't a nasty thing, that was just to get me attention. You bastard cocksucker, I hope you're choking hell on your own piss. And I don't even want to read out what her dad said. I still remember the morning that I came downstairs and Julie wasn't in the living room anymore. I was very sad.